Hi and a very good morning to Dr. Marina. We are from Group 5. In this video, we will present you Educational Psychology Assignment 2, which is on Simple Classical Conditioning Experiment. First and foremost, I would like to introduce our group member. Group 5 member consists of Lam Zi Hui with matrix number 204159, MUHAMAD ZAMRI bin KARIMING 203999, JASVINDER SEKHON 203987, and also NURUL NATASHA BINTI MOHD NAZIR with matrix number 200780. Let's start by looking at the definition of classical conditioning. Classical conditioning is a type of unconscious of automatic learning. This learning process creates a conditioned response to association between an unconditioned stimulus and neutral stimulus. So if we look at the example below, before conditioning takes place, the food is an unconditioned stimulus that naturally and automatically triggers salivating as response to the food, which is known as the unconditioned response. After associating the neutral stimulus and the unconditioned stimulus, the sound of the bell is now known as the conditioned stimulus, and salivating in response to the bell is now known as the conditioned response. Before I show you our group classical conditioning experiment, let's look at these few interesting terms, which is also related to our video. First of all, we have unconditioned stimulus, which is a stimulus of trigger that leads to an automatic response. For example, when using an iron, we will be extra careful and try to avoid the hot surface as this is dangerous. And this unconditioned stimulus will lead to the unconditioned response, which is an automatic response or response that occurs without thought when an unconditioned stimulus is present. For example, if we see someone is using the iron with its switch turned on, we will try to avoid it as we know that it is dangerous. Moving on, we have neutral stimulus, which is a stimulus that does not initially trigger a response on its own. For example, an iron with its switch turned off does not trigger any response. And next, we have conditioned stimulus, which is a stimulus that was once neutral, which means it does not trigger any response, but now it will lead to a response. For example, if we previously do not afraid of iron but then got injured by one, we will feel fear every time when we see an iron, although the switch is turned off. And this conditioned stimulus will lead to the conditioned response, which is a learned response where every time we see an iron, we do experience fear and try to avoid the iron. And now I will show you our group classical conditioning experiment.
Sedap Zam. Asal tak?
Tak apa. Kau beli kat mana?
Dekat apa nama? Apa flat ikan tadi? Aku daripada flat ikan ni balik dulu. Sini kau tengok. Dia tulis asam. Aku dah kumpulan lama lah. Biasa sedap ke? Kau boleh rasa? Bodoh kau apa? Bodoh lah! Bodoh panas dah Zam! Panas! Bodoh! Panas gila! Bodoh lah!
So that's the end of our video. Thank you for your attention.